Why the heck would I want to start a clothing brand on top of everything else? Have you ever felt this quiet nudge inside you? Like God was asking you to start something new, even though your life already looked full? If that question hit you right in the chest and made you think, yep, that's me, keep watching. I want to tell you a story, not a polished one, not a look how perfect this turned out story, but a real one. This is the story of why I started my clothing brand called Unfinished. And it has everything to do with faith, midlife, creativity, restlessness, and permission. For a long time, my life was revolved around building our pet business. It was demanding, all-consuming, required everything I had, mentally, emotionally, physically. But eventually, something shifted. That business became extremely stable. Systems were put in place. It wasn't hands-on every second anymore. And instead of relief, I felt something else. Space, mental space, creative space, time to think again. And that's when the nudge happened. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was just this quiet, persistent feeling that God was saying, there's more in you. Not instead of what you've built. Not because you failed, but because seasons change. And I realized something extremely powerful. Just because something is working doesn't mean it's the only thing you're meant to do. I'm in midlife, I'm 41, and somewhere along that way, we're subtly told that this is where we maintain, not create, where we preserve, not explore, where we settle into what we already know. But that never sat right with me, because midlife isn't an ending, it's an intersection. It's wisdom plus curiosity, experience plus courage. And that's where the word unfinished was born. Unfinished doesn't mean broken. It doesn't mean behind, and it doesn't mean lacking. It means still becoming, still growing, still experimenting, and still allowed to try something new, even if it goes nowhere. Unfinished became a reminder I needed first, before anyone else ever saw it. Starting this brand wasn't about scaling fast or proving anything. It was about play and about having fun, about doing something that didn't have pressure attached to it. Something that was just for me, for fun, to see where this creative road would take me. Designing it, creating it, learning a completely new skill and category. It was refreshing to be at the beginning again. And honestly, trying a YouTube channel felt the exact same way. It's new territory, there's no guarantees, no clear outcomes, just curiosity. What if I show up and share? What if someone resonates? What if no one does? What if the growth is actually in me? Here's what I want to say clearly, especially to women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. You are allowed to experiment. You are allowed to try things that don't make sense. You are allowed to have passions and things that don't need permission or justification. Not everything has to be monetized. Not everything has to be scaling so high. Some things are simply meant to stretch you and just have fun. I truly believe God gives us curiosity for a reason, that pull towards something new, that desire to create again, that urge to see who you might become next. That's not random. Sometimes obedience looks like saying, yes, I'll do it, not knowing where it leads. Unfinished isn't just a brand. It's a declaration that we are not done dreaming, exploring, that we're not too late, and that growth didn't stop because we hit a certain age. It's proof that life can expand, not shrink in midlife. And maybe the most beautiful part, seeing who resonates. Because when someone connects with this message, it's never just about clothing or a video. It's about identity. It's about realizing, oh, I am not alone in feeling this way. So let me ask you, have you felt that nudge to start something new, even when your life already felt full? Drop a comment and tell me what you feel unfinished about and what your dreams are for you. And if you're walking this season of becoming, comment, like, and subscribe, because this channel, this brand, and this chapter is about honoring the truth that we are still becoming. And we're not finished yet. I will drop a link to my shop in the comments below and in the description box if you're ready to wear the reminder that there's still more in you that you can do. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please share it with a friend who needs it and watch this next video. Keep shining, darling. The world needs more of your light.